My beloved soul, there's a message that needs to reach your heart right now, with a rare urgency. So, I ask you to stop. Stop what you're doing, quiet the voices around you, and most importantly, calm the storm of thoughts in your mind. I need to speak with you about the path you're about to take, the decision you're weighing, the next step your weary soul is considering. You've been at a crossroads feeling pressured to pick a direction, and there's a path ahead that seems logical, maybe the easiest, promising quick relief, or what everyone around you expects you to take. It looks safe, well-lit, predictable, and it's precisely about this path that I need to warn you. What I'm about to tell you can transform your life, because this road, which seems so inviting, is not my road for you. It's a detour that, while appearing harmless at first, will lead you away from the fullness, peace, and purpose I envisioned for your life. I don't come to bring you fear, but to offer clarity. I don't come to condemn your good intentions, but to protect your glorious destiny. You've been looking at the map with your own eyes, seeing only the next mile. I, your God, see the entire map, from beginning to end. And I can see the broken bridges, hidden swamps, and dead ends further along this path you're considering. Before we continue, type this statement of faith in the comments. I receive heavenly guidance in every decision I make. This is your first act of humility, your declaration that you're willing to trade your limited map for my unfailing celestial GPS. Now, as we go on, I invite you not to take another step in this direction without first hearing what your Father, who loves you with an everlasting love, has to say. Your future happiness may depend on your pause today. My precious soul, why is this path that seems so right actually the wrong one for you? Because it's paved with the world's logic, not with the wisdom of my kingdom. It's the path of least effort, quick fixes, immediate comfort. And these things, though tempting, rarely produce the lasting fruit your soul longs for. This path might offer temporary relief from your current pain, but its long-term cost is your peace. It's like taking a painkiller for a toothache caused by an infection. It masks the symptom for a while, but doesn't cure the root of the problem, which keeps growing silently. Your current situation, your crossroads, isn't a problem to be avoided, but an opportunity for deeper healing, for growth you wouldn't otherwise experience. And the path I have for you, though it might seem harder at first, is what addresses the root, strengthens you, and leads you to complete spiritual well-being. The path the world offers is based on what you can do, your strength, your intelligence, your resources, and it will inevitably lead you to exhaustion. Because your strength is finite, the path I offer is based on what I can do through you. It's a path of reliance, of trust, of partnership with me, and it will lead you to strength that renews every morning. You've been trying to choose the door you can open yourself, and I'm asking you to wait before the door that only my key can unlock. Because what's behind my door is infinitely greater and more glorious than anything you can achieve on your own. Now, before we continue this message, type in the comments, I trust the Lord. By doing this, you're declaring that you give up relying solely on your own strength and wisdom. It's your surrender to my power and my plan, which are always superior. If this message resonated with you and you wish to support this mission, click thanks and help spread words of light, encouragement, and inspiration to many lives. Moving on, don't be sad for having considered the wrong path. Your search for a solution is legitimate. But today, I'm offering you a better solution. One that not only solves your present problem, but positions you for a future of triumphs you can't even imagine. My blessed soul, what is this path I have for you? How do you recognize it? My path often goes against your logic and the world's advice. My path might seem slower. It requires patience. It demands a process. The world might offer you an instant solution, but I offer a gradual transformation. Because I'm more interested in what you become through the process than how quickly you reach the outcome. My path might seem riskier. It demands faith. It requires you to take a step without seeing the whole ground ahead. It might ask you to forgive when your logic says to hold a grudge. It might ask you to sow when your reason says to hold back. It's a path that doesn't make sense to the mind, but resonates with peace in your spirit. My path, above all, is a path of relationship. The world's path encourages you to focus on the problem and the solution. My path invites you to focus on me. to spend more time in my presence than analyzing your problem, to seek my face, not just my hand. Because in my presence you find the wisdom for decisions, the strength for action, and the peace for waiting. The solution to your dilemma isn't in a strategy, but in a person. I, your God, am sending you a special sign. The sign you've been waiting for is in this verse. Proverbs 3:5-6, which says, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he will make your paths straight." This is the guide for your life's course. Don't rely on your own logic. Trust me, and I promise to make your path straight. Type in the comments, "I receive this message and am blessed," and send love and protection to the person you care about, declaring that God is making their path straight too. If this message touched your heart, show your support with a thanks and help spread this message of light. Before you go on, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, do it now. By subscribing, you'll receive your daily compass to stay on my path. Now, continuing the message, how do you practically know which is my path? My peace is your compass. Among your options, the one that brings you a deep, unexplainable peace, even if it seems the hardest, that is mine. The path that causes you anxiety, even if it seems the most logical, is not mine. Follow the peace, my child, and you will be following me, my beloved soul. For you to have the courage to reject the wide path and choose my narrow way, you need to free yourself from two major chains that bind you to the world's logic: fear and pride. Fear is the voice that tells you, what if you trust God and he doesn't show up? What if you wait and nothing happens? It's better to secure what's safe now. Fear wants you to trust what you can see, what you can touch, what you can control. And my path demands trust in the unseen. To overcome fear, you need to nourish your faith. And faith is nourished by memory. Recall all the times I've been faithful in your life, all the deliverances, all the provisions. Your history is your arsenal against fear. Every past miracle is a stone for your sling against today's giant of doubt. Pride is the other chain. It's that quiet voice that tells you, you don't need help, you're strong, you can handle this on your own. Pride hates reliance. It hates surrender. And my path is, at its core, one of surrender and reliance. It's recognizing that your wisdom is limited, and mine is endless. It's the humility to say, Father, I don't know what to do. Show me the way. To overcome pride, you need the tool of forgiveness. You need to forgive yourself for not being perfect, for not having all the answers. You need to give yourself permission to be human and to need a savior. Your need isn't your shame. It's your greatest glory, because it's where my power can become clear. In the comments, list people, including yourself, you'd like to forgive. Picture each one, send them love, and say, I forgive you and set you free. May peace be with you. Feel the lightness and freedom forgiveness brings. Repeat this practice daily to strengthen your inner peace and release anxiety. By forgiving yourself for trying to be self-sufficient, you break pride's hold. You become like a child, holding the Father's hand without shame, knowing that's your greatest security. Fear and pride guard the wrong path. Faith and humility open the way to mine, and the choice between them is yours, every moment. My precious soul, choosing to follow me, to turn away from the broad path, isn't a loss, but an immeasurable gain. Your obedience today is sowing your harvest for tomorrow, and that harvest will be glorious. When you choose my path, the first thing you'll gather is peace. Not a fragile peace that depends on circumstances, but a deep peace, a serenity that becomes your inner strength. As the world around you panics, you'll move with the calm of someone who knows their king is on the throne and has everything under control. The second thing you'll find is clear direction. The confusion and indecision that plagued you will give way to surprising clarity. You'll know your next step, not because you've become smarter, but because you've grown more connected to me, your guide. My will become clear, not like a complex map, but like a gentle, steady prompting in your heart. The third thing you'll receive is supernatural provision. The world's way relies on limited resources. My path is connected to heaven's boundless supply. As you walk in obedience, you'll see doors of provision open in ways you couldn't have imagined. I am your provider, and I delight in surprising my children with my generosity. And as a final outcome, you'll gain a renewed purpose. The world's path can lead to empty success. My path leads you to eternal meaning. You'll discover that by following me, your life begins to have an impact you never dreamed of. You'll become the answer to someone's prayer. Your obedience will become a source of blessing for many. Your life will stop being about survival and become an adventure of meaning, peace, direction, provision, and purpose. This is the harvest waiting for you on my path. Is your choice worth it? My blessed soul, your decision not to follow the path of human logic isn't just for your own blessing and protection. It's an act of spiritual warfare. It's a testimony to both the seen and unseen worlds. When you choose faith over fear, when you choose reliance over self-sufficiency, you are declaring your allegiance to my kingdom. And this declaration echoes throughout eternity. Your obedience today is inspiring others. There are people in your life who are also at their own crossroads. They are watching you. Your courage to choose the less traveled path, the path of faith, might be the inspiration they need to make the right choice too. Your life becomes a sermon without words, a living demonstration that I am worth trusting. You become a leader, a pioneer, a trailblazer. Share this video with two loved ones who need this message of hope and faith. Let's build a chain of love and mutual support together. Leave a comment with a prayer of faith and hope. A simple Lord, may our obedience to you be a light for those at crossroads, connects your choice to a community of faith. Your obedience today is thwarting the enemy's plans. He counted on your predictability. He expected you to choose the path of fear, comfort, human logic. Your choice to trust me is an unexpected move on the chessboard. It's a checkmate to his strategy of keeping you trapped in a cycle of anxiety and exhaustion. He doesn't know how to fight against a heart that rests completely in me. And most importantly, your obedience today is bringing joy to my Father's heart. There's nothing that brings me more joy than seeing a daughter of mine choose me above all other voices, to trust my love above all other securities. Your faith, my daughter, is your most beautiful worship, my precious soul. The choice is before you, and it's not complicated. It comes down to your very next step, right now. The transformation in your life doesn't start with a 10-year plan, but with the next decision you make. And I want to make this very practical for you. Your first step on my path is to pause. When faced with a troubling decision, instead of rushing for an answer, commit to pausing. Give yourself the gift of 24 hours. 24 hours without making any decisions. 24 hours where your only task is to quiet yourself and seek me. The second step is surrender. During this pause, deliberately hand the situation over to me. Say aloud, Father, I don't know what to do. I give this decision to you. I let go of my own understanding and ask for your wisdom. I trust you will show me the way. And then, release it. Refuse to take the worry back during this time. Each time it comes, say, no, that's with my Father now. The third step is listening. During these 24 hours, pay attention. My answer may not come as an audible voice, but it will come. It will come as a peace that settles over one of the options. It will come through a verse that stands out to you. It will come through a wise word from a trusted friend. It will come as an inner conviction that grows clearer and clearer. Pause, surrender, and listen. This is your process for today. Don't worry about next week. Just focus on not following the path of haste today. Give me this 24-hour pledge of trust, and I promise I will honor it. I will give you the clarity you need. And this small exercise in trust will become the pattern for all your future decisions, transforming your life from an anxious race into a peaceful walk with me. My beloved soul, we've reached the end of my appeal and the start of your decision. The fork in the road is before you, clearer than ever. On one side, the world's broad, easy, predictable path, leading to exhaustion and emptiness. On the other, my narrow way, which requires faith but leads to peace, purpose, and abundant life. The word has been given, the warning made with love. The promise of my path has been shown. Together we've unmasked the guardians of the wrong path. fear, and pride. You've glimpsed the glorious outcome that awaits you. You've understood the eternal purpose of your choice. And you've received your first practical steps to begin this new direction. Now, the road falls silent, and your soul must choose. For my part, I give you my assurance. If you choose my path, I will never leave you to walk alone. I will be your light in the darkness, your strength in weakness, your peace in the storm. I'll guide you, step by step, to the better future I've envisioned for you. The path may have its difficulties, but my steady presence will turn every obstacle into a testament. Your part, my daughter, is simply to take the first step. It's having the courage to be different, the courage to trust, the courage to pause. Walk away from our time together with a holy determination in your spirit, a determination to no longer settle for the easy way, but to long for the true path, a determination to value my peace above any temporary relief, a determination to trust your shepherd. Even when you don't understand the landscape, don't go down that road. Stop. Listen. Your entire life can change for the better because of the choice you make right now. If this message speaks to you and your circumstances, write in the comments, "I choose the Lord's path and trust His guidance." Share your experiences in the comments about a crossroads in your life and how this message helped you. If you liked this video, please like and subscribe to the channel for more faith-based content. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.